Trump reshapes the Middle East with Israel's foes. May 16, 2025. President Donald Trump is reshaping the Middle East by drawing closer to Israel's long-term adversaries, prompting critics to suggest Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, a key ally, has been sidelined. Trump has struck a truce with the Yemeni Houthis, brokered the hostage deal with Hamas, courted Qatar, lifted sanctions on Syria, praised Turkey's leader, and opened nuclear talks with Iran, all without Israel at the table. Why it matters? Trump's recent move signaled the potential for rifts with Netanyahu, a key ally and among his most vocal supporters, and raised questions over the extent of the U.S. support that has been invaluable to Israel for decades. Netanyahu, the first foreign leader to visit Trump's at the White House in his second term, has been excluded from high-profile meetings as Trump set out for a Middle East tour, skipping Israel. Talks with groups attacking Israel. The U.S. secured the release of its last remaining hostage in Gaza through direct talks with Hamas for the second time. When it first engaged, the White House labeled it a one-off move following speculation it had strained ties with Israel. A week earlier, Trump had decided to halt airstrikes targeting the Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen in return for their suspension of attacks on the U.S. a few days after their missile strike near Tel Aviv's Ben Gurion airport. The agreement did not stop them attacking Israel. Strategic allies, tactical differences. But there is no sign that Trump has abandoned Israel. While he skipped Israel on his tour of the Middle East, his rhetoric remains closely aligned with Israeli foreign policy, especially on Iran, reiterating that it must abandon ambitions for developing a nuclear weapon and calling it destabilizing. He also revived the possibility of an offensive on the Houthis while in Qatar, according to Al Arabiya News. The group has continued to carry out attacks on Israel and targeted the Ben Gurion airport. Direct talks with Hamas haven't led to a unilateral U.S. decision pressuring Israel over Gaza, including its blockade on humanitarian aid. While Trump has voiced sympathy for civilians and a desire to end the conflict, Washington still blames Hamas for the war that started when it attacked Israel in October 2023. Hamas seeks the immediate entry of humanitarian aid into Gaza and a permanent ceasefire, and has criticized the failure to deliver on those expectations, warning in a Thursday statement it could stall future talks, but Israel still seeks to destroy Hamas as well as secure the release of remaining hostages held by the group. Trump and his administration have also been pushing for more Arab countries to sign the Abraham Accords, normalizing ties with Israel. In March, Netanyahu said, "During my recent visit to Washington, I said that Donald Trump is the greatest friend that Israel has ever had in the White House, and President Trump shows that friendship each and every day." What happens next? Much will hinge on how Trump's tour unfolds and the diplomatic signals that follow, with Iran's nuclear talks and the Gaza crisis topping the list of urgent challenges, as well as Israel's next moves regarding a ceasefire. By Newsweek, story by Amira El-Feki, May 16, 2025.